Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
So striding forward now, Kolten Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Kolten Wong. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Wong stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
Here it comes.
Gonzalez.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Josh Bell is looking to turn it around right now. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jason Martin.
Now at the plate, Jason Martin. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Wainwright into the windup. Here it is. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. 2 out with the man at first. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Here it comes, 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We are still scoreless. Paul DeYoung digs in next. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. In his career, DeYoung hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
That is it. The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is fifth.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Mailey has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in now, Matt Wieters. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Digging in, Colin Moran. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Wainwright, a native of Georgia, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer. Pitcher executed his pitch, good sinker down and in, got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Now in the box, Cole Tucker. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 now. From the stretch. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Wainwright comes set. Here comes the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Up next to the
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We play 2.5. No score on the show.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Set to get his day started, Joe Musgrove, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Fouled away. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. At the plate, Eric Gonzalez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So stepping in, Dexter Fowler, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Digging in now, Jason Martin. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
The center fielder, Jason Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Three and 0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell.
Number 55.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6, Gerard. Dyson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next the speedy Gerard Dyson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wainwright looks in. Here it is on 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 4, all tied at 1-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. In now, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard down the left field line, and this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Around first is Wieters on his way to second now, and he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you could even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Adam Wainwright, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 home. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Tommy Edman. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The set and the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Pirates.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Cole Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Into the box now, Luke Maile. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
So here now is the pitcher, Joe Musgrove, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Eric Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
And a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box. Adam Frazier hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. DeYoung shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batter, the center fielder, Jason Martin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Martin. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Just an outstanding play ranging up the middle right there. But I'll tell you what, it was the exchange to get the throw off to first that demonstrates why he's one of the best shortstops around. Any bobble or hesitation on that play, and those wheels burning down the line were going to be safe.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he falls behind 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Wieters gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Brad Miller. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Musgrove is there. 1 away.
The center fielder, the 35, Lane.
Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. So far on the year, Thomas is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1 on its way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Gerard Dyson. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Edman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Cole Tucker.
Cole Tucker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Wainwright into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap and center field plays there.
John Gant will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Now playing center.
Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate now, Luke Maile. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Count now a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Popped up. And no one will get this one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bader is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Michael Feliz takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball, inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kevin Newman is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Kevin Newman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So here's Adam Frazier. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So striding in, Jason Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Set to start the ninth in this one, so that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Reined in on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Cardinals down to their final strike here.
Nope,
and good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Hit hard toward the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Musgrove earned his 5th win of the year. Keone Kela earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.